So, first of all, the news. Knife crime in the UK has reached an all-time epidemic. As reports come in, 17.4 million people have been stabbed in the back. And now, for a party political broadcast by the UK Independence Party. Alright, sorry about that, bit of fun there at the beginning. I went to my local branch for UKIP, our monthly meeting yesterday. It was good. Only 4 of us there, but then that's 1 more than last time. So, it's going a good way. Well, this is basically, I'm going to try to nag as many people into joining UKIP as I possibly can here. So, in stages here. So, those that are still sort of floating voters or traditional Tory or Labour, please don't let them get away with what they've done. Or if you're Liberal Dem, don't let them get away with what they've done to this country. They are destroying our country, and if it wasn't so bloody serious, it would be hilarious, you know. But just don't let them get away with it. So please don't vote for them. And if that means you've got to vote for, you know, this nobody, all right, or the raving loony monster party, I don't care. I really do care a little bit. I'd love you to vote for UKIP. Give it a chance. Give this an opportunity. So there is no such thing as a wasted vote. Because, okay, so what? You're terrified that the Tories are getting in if you're a traditional Labour supporter. So what? And Labour, so what? I've gone past the point of giving a toss about which one of them is in. I just want to punish them as much as possible, all of them. And I'm going to be voting, obviously, for UKIP. So the next point is, if you are then someone that's already decided you're going to vote UKIP, and I'll include for Britain in this, okay, please become a member. These parties need your help. They desperately need your help. You know, there's no, I don't think they've got the big backers, you know, and they're not selling out to lobbyists, so there's not all that extra money. Desperately need all the funds possible for, well, what's coming up is the local elections in some areas. In my area, it is 8 weeks' time. MEP, you know, we're looking like we're going to need to, UKIP need to fund campaigns for members of the European Parliament, because it looks like they're going to do everything they can to extend Article 50, so we'll still be there. So they need help for that. Who knows? There might be a general election at some stage. So please become a member. So then, if you're already a member, thank you. Can you get involved a little bit? Can you reach out to go to the head office of UKIP, find out about your local branch, they'll tell you, and they'll tell you who's the chairman, and it might be a small little group of little gammon like me, a bit older probably, that are doing their best, and they need help. And if you can go along and breathe a bit more life into it, if you can go along just the odd meeting or occasionally go and leaflet with them, you have no idea how much it helps. And on that, so the last couple of months I've been going out, not every single weekend, but most weekends, for a couple of hours in shopping precincts in and around my area, giving out pamphlets, talking to passers-by. It does feel a bit weird. You feel like a bit of a pleb, an idiot at the beginning. But at the end of it, you actually feel really quite satisfied, because, believe it or not, people do stop and talk. They take a leaflet, they have a chat. Some people are Remainers. There are out there still, and they want to have a little debate backwards and forwards. And what I do is, I am not a great debater, and I don't have the capacity to remember all of the key points that I want to mention. I tend to resort back to my core beliefs on this. I want my independence, I want my democracy, I want my sovereignty, and I want to control immigration, things like that. So don't be afraid of doing it, and the more you do it, the easier you'll find it, and you'll probably be better at it than me anyway. So please reach out. If you're in an area, if you're doing all those things, and we're coming up to elections, and there's no one to vote for, this is the next one. Please put yourself forward, or at least consider the option of being a paper candidate. So that's what I'm doing. I'm a paper candidate for North Somerset, and in May there will be elections, and looks like my name will be on the ballot box, the ballot paper, which is going to be really weird. I don't have to campaign. I don't have to pay anything. I'm just there so that when people see UKIP, and if they're that fed up with it, they can vote for UKIP, and that's why I'm doing it. And I don't know whether it's likely to actually win. Probably not, but at least it feels like doing something, right? So that's what I'm doing. There will be vetting involved, so I've been vetted and I've passed, and I've got this channel. And if anyone's been watching my videos for a while, they realise that every now and again I'll do one where I'm effing and blinding or something like that. And they're okay with it, I guess. They've also looked at my Facebook, and my Facebook is largely the same. I have tended to not share the more sort of edgy, radical stuff on Facebook. I tend to keep things fairly, unoffensive if I can. Usually about Brexit, but it might be about grooming gangs, about Tommy Robinson. So feel free to do all that. And if you think that you want to do it, you're prepared to give a little bit of your time to it, please do it. I will be reading up on what's involved with being a councillor. I've got a huge lot of reading to do at some stage, and I don't think there's much money in it. There might be none. I heard that there might be none with expenses, or there might actually be a small salary involved. I think it depends on how much of your time you give to it. That you do have to attend a certain amount of meetings. Anyway. So then, about our little group, North Somerset. So anyone watching this that is a member of UKIP, or please join, come along, get in contact, go through head office that way, and then they'll put you in touch. It'll be really nice to have some more people at the meetings and volunteering, giving out leaflets and stuff. And I think you'll get something from it. I think you'll feel better about yourself if something's being done. We're really backwards on promoting ourselves. We don't have a Facebook page. We've got no real social media presence or anything like that. I recently set up another little Facebook page connected to my personal one to do with my cookery channel. I have a cookery channel, by the way, if anyone wants to watch it. Uncle Matt's Cookery Lessons, just me cooking. But I don't know about doing this for UKIP. I think it needs to be separate. So if anyone's got any advice for me, best ways of doing this, that would be really appreciated. And any ideas for effective forms of advertising? I'm thinking, I looked into radio advertising, I looked into bus advertising. I think it's a no-go, especially with the political stuff, and especially because it's UKIP. I'm thinking we might be like local paper and put like a little local booklet. A lot of villages have or towns have a little local booklet, so we're probably going to do something like that. But any advice from people would be much appreciated. Alright, so that's the UKIP bit. Just on the Tommy stuff, I think that he said before he knew it was only going to be a matter of time before he got taken down. I really hope YouTube don't shut him down, because that's where I keep in touch with him anyway. But please do subscribe to his web page. You don't have to donate. I think it's a bit pressurizing. It's very big on the page about donating, but you don't have to. You can just register your email address and a name, and you'll at least link there. And you will get emails from him, and yeah, there will be emails and messages asking for money, but you don't have to give money, but just do support. And when you post videos on there, you can then share those on Facebook and what have you. So we can keep him relevant, because yeah, sooner or later they will completely shut him down. But I would argue that the cat's out of the bag, the worms are out of the can. It's too late, social media networks, you tech giants, you fascist state that are trying to shut us up. It's too late. You don't just get 1 million people that subscribe to him on Facebook go, oh well, I won't bother watching Tommy anymore. Are you that stupid that you think it won't grow? And I've shared his panodrama, and I've spoken to a lot of people that don't particularly like Tommy Robinson, and I've just said to them, at least just consider why would the rest of the media not be interested in talking about this, because this is bad for BBC. Why wouldn't Channel 4, ITV, Sky be relishing this opportunity to get stuck in? And then we all know it's because they're all lined up together. They are representing the state effectively. So it's too late, you people. You can't stop this now. it will continue to grow. You can put bumps in the road, but those bumps can get past, and we'll keep going. But he needs our help to share his videos. And then Sweeney, someone was mentioning the other day, was it in conversation or was it or in comments? I can't remember. But apparently Sweeney might have a lot of dirt on the BBC because they've tried to get rid of him before. Don't know how much truth there is to that. And that may be a very big reason why the BBC are not investigating him, because he might have stuff on them to bring them down. That's why, again, it's even more important. Get this stuff, share it, get as many people going, hang on a minute, why aren't they talking about it? Put pressure on local radio, whatever, news channels, to actually discuss the fact that Panorama is trying to script the interviews. They are prepared to propagandise by faking bits of videos, by making out sexual allegations and bragging about whatever. I did a video the other day. Hopefully, I don't think many of you saw it because it was too long for this channel, and I put it on my other one. The gist will do. So if you want to go and watch what I said about it, go over there and watch it. Anyway, this was over. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.